Okay. Well, I'm incredibly proud, and as I told them, that's just a very small fraction of what that word really means, how I feel about these guys. Just an incredible group. The entirety of the year, they should never even be looking down at the ground. Their head should be held high. They inspired not only myself and their teammates, but I think the world on how they went about it. And the more people are around these guys, the better they feel about themselves and life. And it's absolutely incredible. And to see what their capabilities are day in and day out, I don't think anyone was surprised that they put on a late inning surge right there and find ways to make the game just wild. But they got real heart. And as I said, I believe they're men. I believe they found that about themselves this year. It's a huge part of why you go to college, to go out and compete, to grow, and to become a man. And that's something that I think each and every one of those guys in that clubhouse has become stronger. They took on so much, and I'm grateful for everything that we went through. Grateful for the staff, our student managers, the administration, Oregon State, and everyone who ever wore orange and black that rooted on the Beavs. It's incredible. And now it's just like the continual hunger that we have and understanding for all those guys that are going to be back what this place really means, and that we have the capability of going out and doing amazing things. And I think we learned a lot about ourselves. I'm looking at the guys that are up here on the stage. Iva Arquette chose to come here and push himself harder than he's ever pushed himself before and bring joy to other people and take on the world with these guys and become a brother. I watched Jacob Craig over the last 3 years transform himself to just being a real juggernaut, a man, someone that not only launches balls into the stands, but continues to pick himself up when times are hard. And that's something that each of us need, and we have someone to look at to inspire us to be better. I look at Gavin Turley, who has loved this place through and through, even before he even got here, and left his mark. And I know each of these guys are going to continue to impact Oregon State and our future student athletes and so many other people around the world for years to come, beyond when they leave this world. So it's just inspiring to see how they go about their stuff with everything that they do. Growing our family of champions in all that we do, and they did that.
We'll open it up to questions for the student athletes.
Hi, this is Sam McEwen from the Omaha World Herald. This is for the players. I know this is kind of a big picture question, and your season just ended, but what are you proudest of in terms of how you guys endured all the road trips this year, including here at the College World Series?
I'll start. I'd say I'm proud of how we came together, especially with starting off knowing that it's an independent schedule and having to fight a battle that no one's ever fought before. Everyone kind of just faced it head on, and we all kind of came together that way, and it created a really tight group. So that's what I take away most from this year.
Yeah, kind of the same thing Gavin said. The tough times brought us together, and we just had fun the whole year.
I'm just proud of the brotherhood we assembled, in this journey. What a season we had, what a run. I'm grateful, just to be part of this program, and what a brotherhood. So, yeah.
Jake McKeever, College Baseball Central. Iva, when you entered the portal, is this how you envision this year playing out?
To win a national championship, I envisioned, but yeah, I wanted to make it Omaha. I wanted to win, and we didn't do that today, but we did. We won, so that's all I can ask for. Just great teammates. Great coaches. But yeah, all I can ever ask for. So.
Mark Garland, College Baseball Central. This is for Jacob and Gavin. 3 years now, fellas, I've had the wonderful opportunity to cover you guys and watch you guys grow as leaders, men, ball players. Can you just talk a little bit about what it means to be part of Beaver Nation out there in Oregon State?
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people understand how kind of deep this program runs, but living up in Corvallis and seeing the people involved, it's a lifelong involvement. So I didn't necessarily realize that when I first showed up, but now being here for 3 years and seeing the people that come back and seeing the people that are involved and loving the program and consistently pouring into it, that's the one thing I'm going to take away.
Yeah, to play for Beaver baseball, it's something special. The community always has your back. It makes me think I don't think I'd want to be anywhere else but here.
We'll take one more question for the student athletes.
Noah Beanick, 11.7. I would like to actually tail on one of the transfer portal questions for Iva. Could you expand on how Mitch and the coaching staff first approached you? Because it was a little bit of a unknown with the independent scheduling, and you still decided to commit and play for the Beavers.
Yeah, I mean, they had a plan, already made. They discussed it with me, and they showed me what the plan was for the schedule, and and it's Beaver baseball, and it's a dominant program, especially on the West Coast, in the whole country. But I just wanted to be a part of something special. I never looked back, so I was glad I made the choice.
Jake McKeever, College Baseball Central coach. Very rarely do recruits live up to the hype in the way that Gavin Turley did as his high school or college career closes. What stands out to you about his time at Oregon State?
Oh man, he's incredible. He loves his family. He loves his friends. He loves, and he cares so much. I mean, that guy. I've enjoyed every conversation I've had with him. I've enjoyed watching him communicate with other people. He can talk to anybody and make them feel special, because he believes in that. And he wants every answer to the test. He wants to know, like, where does he struggle, and he's going to go attack it. The guy works his butt off, and he still finds time to, like, really enjoy and experience the world. So when people say that there's limits, I don't have time for this, that guy's put me to sleep while he's playing the piano, right? It's beautiful. That guy has gone out and flew airplanes. He's jumped in the rivers and off. I mean, he had all the guys jumping off of a bridge into the river as a bonding moment. I'm watching these guys do backflips and stuff, and I can't swim worth beans, so I was more waiting on the side, waiting and hoping no one was going to get hurt. But like, he brings joy. And so, like, the baseball stuff is awesome. Like, he's an incredible baseball player and going to play for a very long time, and he's going to continue to make adjustments. And any organization would be silly not to want that guy right out the gate. I mean, those three guys I'm sitting next to are going to play baseball for a very long time, And after the game, I know, like, Gavin's like, I really want to come back this fall and share some of my memories and feelings and just motivate the next group. I said, I don't doubt that, man. I expect to see you every year. I'm going to be following you. I mean, he's going to be a part of my family forever. My kids love him. He's done a great job inspiring my children, which I know he's inspired so many others. He's brought so much joy, and we're going to miss him, like, from being around us every day. But at the same time, as someone who loves him, I'm also excited for him to go spread his wings and transform a different community, right? I mean, he's smashed all kinds of records. We've been very fortunate. We have great people that come through Oregon State. And a big reason we've had a lot of great people come through is because guys like Gavin are very hard on us and the others to make sure that they're high quality people too. And that's something that's always been at Oregon State, and having Gavin be a part of our family has just been incredible, because he's made so many people around him better. I love my coaching staff, and they do that as well. I'm constantly surrounded by amazing people, and I never lose the gratitude for that. And if I do, my wife reminds me. She keeps me in line, and I have so many other good people that keep me on a good path. But that kid brings joy.
We'll take one more question in the back.
Hey, Coach.
Hi, Aaron.
Hey, Coach. Aaron Fitt doing baseball. The tenor of this game, if I can ask a question about the game, just when you look back on it, I mean, you guys are grinding and grinding, coming from behind, and then you get to that ninth inning, and obviously the emotional swings of it all, and the kind of the disjointedness of it all in both halves. What did you notice about the way your team handled all of that, and just could you comment on the swings there?
Yeah, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I mean, started off, we tried to execute. We're going to go for a back pick, and so like essentially a pitch out and throw the guy out at second base or an attempt at it, and we just left too much of the plate, and the guy deposited one in left field. Little mistakes that happened, but we rebounded from it. Like we checked in around the fifth inning, brought everybody together and just said, hey man, like second half, if this game's going to take 4 more innings, okay. If it takes 5, 10, 20, who cares? We're going to give everything we have and go up there with big focus. There's a handful of times that we had runners, on third, less than 2 outs, and we were unable to score them. But there are other times that we put some runs across too. Singer's sitting there, we weren't able to get a bunt down, and he dropped a single over in the right side. Continued to battle. There never feels like there's any quit. And right there at the end, I mean, we probably shocked the heck out of everybody. We were, they bring guys in. We're finding ways to get on base, hit by pitch, base hit, whatever, what have you. Tice Peterson is functioning on his leg's not in a great spot right now, and he's going to take some time to heal up, but he's out there in the lineup every day, and he legs out to get to second base when it's not easy for him to run right now. No one's taking him out of lineup. He wants to play, and he's in a great spot. So when I see stuff like that where guys have, little injuries going on where it's prohibiting some of the way that they go about their business, but also it's neither good nor bad. Tice, when Craig sat out at the end of the year for a weekend, Tice stepped up, played the heck out of first base, got on fire with the bat. Some stuff happens with his leg, deep shin splint stuff, and it's really hard for him to run, so he goes to DH, and now Craig's back in, but Craig worked his butt off on that time off. He didn't mope. He worked his butt off, and so he's ready to go out there and put together a solid World Series super, and and then Tice is rolling. So it always has a way. We don't know the Lord's plans necessarily. We just got to trust it and keep the faith. And even as that situation, even at the end of the game, I can't remember Wilson having a catcher's interference all year. Okay. It's supposed to be this way. It's supposed to be really difficult. But how incredible. We brought in Zach Edwards, freshman, who just threw 2 days ago, running 96, 98, because he works his butt off. And I'm telling you, he was ready. I wasn't worried one bit about bases loaded, him coming in. I saw it. I go, strikeout, double play. I also threw another scenario, punch out, punch out, punch out. But that was wishful thinking. But I thought it'd be cooler if we got a ground ball and threw it home, over to first, bring it in, go on another crazy rally, and then watch one of those guys finish out the game. Again, I thought the guys handled it extremely well. It's tough. I think we pushed through one. When they did lay down a bunt, it's not like Klein has bunted many times this year. We only had 5 attempts. He lays one down back to him. We go press through it, and it kicks away. So be it. I don't even know if a catcher's interference is reviewable or not. I was just going out to buy some time, calm the mood a little bit, right? You see everyone starting to elevate. Let's give it a go and review it. And apparently you can. So, but more so just controlling emotions. And we've gotten so much better at that as the year has gone on, responding to those things. So